going to start out by asking you a question this week. When was the last time you videotaped yourself at an event, a wedding, school dance, whatever type of event you're doing, set up a video camera, videotaped the entire event, and then went back and watched it with a critical eye? Watched it, and instead of patting yourself on the back and going, man, I rocked this party, looked at it and tore it apart and said to yourself, what could I do better? It is an invaluable thing to do, and it's something that is easier now to do than ever. It's inexpensive to go buy yourself a GoPro camera or an inexpensive video camera. Take the audio feed directly from your board and just go back and listen and watch and critique yourself and look for moments in the party that you could do better. One of the things I like to look at when I watch raw footage of myself or any of my DJs is when we're mixing a song, how does the crowd react? Do they keep dancing? Does the energy go up when they realize a new song has come in? Or, and you'll see this sometimes when you go back and watch raw footage, people stop and kind of find the new song and realize there's a new song, and then they go back to dancing. If that's the kind of reaction you're getting, your mix was not perfectly on. Maybe your phrasing wasn't perfect. Maybe the choice of the two songs back to back wasn't good. So this is the type of thing you can listen for and watch for, and it's a mix that in the moment you might have thought was phenomenal, but it's something that wasn't perfect if you go back and look at the raw footage. And that's just one example. You can watch the prompts that you do. You can listen and watch the response when you ask the crowd to sing along. Do they react well, or do you not get a huge response? Maybe your timing was off, maybe your inflection was off, maybe your enthusiasm wasn't there to really capture the crowd. So these are things you can look at and really kind of critique yourself and make your performance better. And by the way, if you thought this was the end of the What Can Prince Teach Us video series, it's not, because this is actually something that Prince was famous for. He videotaped and audio recorded right off of the soundboard every single concert he had done for pretty much the last 30 or 40 years, and always went back and always watched it and critiqued himself and critiqued his band. Band members will tell you he even fined them sometimes for missing a cue or a bad note or something like that. And himself as well, if his dance move was off or a vocal was off or something like that, he critiqued himself and was always looking to get better. So if somebody with the talent level and the experience and just the performance ability like Prince understands the value of going back and watching their own raw footage, then why don't we? I mean, obviously Prince is way more talented than anybody I know in the mobile DJ industry. So why aren't we doing the same thing? We should be. And if you've got an event this weekend, you should make plans to record the whole thing and go back and watch it. And by the way, if you want to take this concept to another level, very good friend of mine, Randy Bartlett, actually offers a service where you send him raw footage and he will critique it and point out some things that you could be doing differently and better. So I think watching your own raw footage is a great way to improve, as long as you really are watching it with a critical eye and looking for things that you could have done better. But you want to take it to another level, get in touch with somebody like Randy Bartlett. I don't even know what he asks for a service like that, but I know he offers it, and I know guys who have done it and said that it's been really beneficial. So that's it, man. Audio and video record your next event. Go back and watch it, make yourself a better performer.